NewsNation, following the ongoing fight in a central Michigan town. Residents in Goshen have spent months protesting action from the town's board, allowing a Chinese-owned company to build an electric vehicle factory. Many saying they fear the company's presence is just a way for the Chinese Communist Party to infiltrate America. Joining me now is former Michigan Congressman Mike Rogers, who is running for Senate this November. Welcome to the show, sir. So where do things stand now in Green Charter Township? Have steps been taken to start construction on this plant that we're talking about?
Yeah, they've put a couple of spades in the ground, but think about what's happened. So all of the people that voted to allow this to happen lost their election, not only just at the township level, but at the county level. They've completely flipped both of those. So this isn't just a one-off, somebody who just doesn't want development in their community. This is a genuine concern about what's going on. And this is part of this big equation of the government, of Democrats in Washington, D.C., telling you we're going to pick your car. We're going to make you drive an electric vehicle. We're going to make car companies build electric vehicles. Oh, and by the way, we're going to bring a Chinese company with Chinese workers, by the way, coming in to a Michigan community to build components of a battery, where 85% of every electric vehicle, the components of it have to be processed in China. This is just so bad for America on so many levels. And what yesterday was, we had a rally right there. We had well over 100 people show up on a noon on Wednesday to say, hey, listen, we've got to do something about it. And I think this is the true part of grassroots America standing up and saying, we're not taking this anymore.
And for our viewers that might not know, this is a small farming community. So how are residents planning to take action on Election Day?
Oh, they're getting I've never seen a grassroots army organized the way this group of people. And by the way, they weren't overly anything. They weren't Republicans and Democrats. A lot of them just wouldn't even identify either way. This is just a grassroots community movement that understands having this big Chinese plant that's going to be dealing with toxic materials. And by the way, they missold it. They said, oh, there's a rail there that will take these materials in and out. There is no rail there. I mean, there is nothing honest about the way that the government and Democrats force this thing down this community's throat. And again, the reason they have to do these things is because they have a government, the Democrats, saying, we're going to pick the kind of car you drive, even if it's not good for you, even if it's not good for your family. And by the way, it's not really good for the environment either. And so this is how this kind of cascaded. And now you have this, I think, a grassroots army developing to say, this is our community. This is our neighborhood. And you can see by the shots there, these are very idyllic farms. There's horse farms there. There's cattle farms. I mean, it is really beautiful there. And to plop this very toxic battery factory in the middle of all this, I tell you, it just makes no sense whatsoever. And they wouldn't have to do it if they didn't mandate, they being the Democrats, mandate that you have to drive an electric vehicle.
We're showing our viewers, we were a moment ago, a map of the proposed site of this plant. It would be about 100 miles from where the National Guard members are currently training. There it is. How could this factory threaten their operations?
So the former CIA director and Secretary of Defense for Barack Obama said there is not a 10% chance, there's 100% chance that some of the Chinese workers there will be trained intelligence officers. And what's bad about this is there's no restriction on travel for something like this. So if you're a diplomat in Washington, D.C., you have a 25-mile area that you cannot travel out of to prevent larger espionage activities. This has no restrictions. So what happens sometimes at that training center is there's Taiwanese soldiers who are trained how to defeat the Chinese Communist Party if they decide to invade their island. And so having a presence like this with no travel restrictions, guess what, poses a national security threat. And we know how the Chinese work. We know that they gain access, they gain proximity, and then they use all of their tools to break into computer networks. We now know that they are using human sources. So they go recruit someone who gives them a source code or a passcode, and they break into networks. So it may seem like they're just a remote place in Michigan. This thing has a whole bunch of national security implications for the United States of America and for our state of Michigan that people just aren't thinking through. And the Democrats, I don't think, really care. They're so married to this idea that they're going to get to pick your car and change the way you live your life, that they're willing to do things like this and overlook all of the national security implications and our economic security